What's up with y'all niggas, man? And welcome to the channel. This is definitely, well, this might be your first time watching this. This is the first video I'm ever recorded for this channel. My name is Kyle, your host for this channel. I don't even know what it's gonna be called yet. But today, for this first video, I wanted to make a video about comparing yourself to others and how there's like a special strain of comparisons that's been going around, not because of the goddamn panoramic, but because of goddamn social media and shit. This video was inspired by people who are constantly, talking about, oh, such and such got famous around 2021. If you're a young adult like me, I'm 20 years old. Several success stories because of TikTok and all that garbage. You got so many people that are like millionaires by our age. And it's created a certain strain of self-comparison that's really toxic. Like, I remember for a certain time on YouTube, there was this like whole thing of like, oh, why the mindset is toxic. And this is kind of like that because people will be like, oh, Lil Nas X came out. And I'm just using Lil Nas X, that's what I like to call him. Lil Nas X is an example. Lil Nas X came out with Old Town Road when he was 19. Whole time, you 19, you sitting at home, being off, minding your business, doing whatever. I'm here to tell you, that's okay, bro.
What's happening, dumbasses? This is Editing Kyle. I know you think I meant it's okay to not know what you want to do with your life. No, I meant it's okay to beat off. This is the start of the ProFab movement. ProFab!
Ask your parents about your music. Results may vary.
Like, just because you see all these people getting famous and successful at this age doesn't mean that you're behind or anything, bro. I'm trying to tell niggas, man, if you like 2021, you don't got shit figured out for yourself, you stuck, you work in a dead-end job, you not liking what you're studying in college, that's not called being a failure, bro. It's called being fucking a young adult. Like, the whole experience of being a young adult, people have misconstrued it for failure, a sign of failure, when it's not. It's just being a young adult. But because, all these success stories are hyper focused on, we don't seem to accept that, if you stuck in a certain position in your life, it's completely fine. I bet if you ask a lot of 30-year-olds what they can tell their 20-year-old self, because like, I remember, man, I used to be complaining to people like, oh, I don't know what to do with my life. I still don't. But people be like, bro, you're literally fine. You're just 19, 20. You're literally fine, is what I'm saying. And if I look over here, y'all gotta get used to this. If I look over here, it's because I have notes on my computer. I'm a rambling ass nigga, so I gotta keep things concise. So, first off, when it comes to these successful people that are like 17 and blown up, everyone has to sell a story that's relatable. Everybody want to be a motherfucking SoundCloud rapper now. Let's take that. Yeah, man, I was just coming up on SoundCloud, man. I was just posting tracks, man. I just worked hard and I grinded. Whole time, the nigga uncle a goddamn A&R. The nigga daddy is goddamn Tupac. Like, you don't know. This is number one. You don't know what people's circumstances are for them to get in certain positions. So if you an average ass person, stop beating yourself up, because these successful people, you don't know who they know or what connections they was literally born with to get where they're going. So that's one reason to not compare yourself to people. And by the way, this is not just comparing yourself to like celebrities and stuff. It could be comparing yourself to literally anybody. But just because we're in the social media area, and like I said in the beginning of the video, there's certain strain of self-comparison is really toxic. That's what I'm gonna be talking about. Next thing I wanted to say is, for your life, bro, the reason why you shouldn't be comparing yourself to people, the only thing you should be focused on, in my opinion, this is what you should be focused on. Finding some type of way to make some money off it. A lot of people will say, yo, get into this, invest it. That's their opinion on what you should do with your life. I feel like if you're a young person, yeah, you could be in college getting a degree or whatever and stuff like that, finding some way to make some money. But really what you should be doing, if anything, because I personally believe the purpose of life is just to live and love and be free and just do whatever. This shit don't really matter, but that's a whole nother topic for a different video. What I wanted to talk about is, nigga, if you're gonna do anything, stress over anything, find what you love to do, find a way to make money off of it. That covers like the productive part of your life. And then like if you gotta like cover living expenses or whatever, find some way to do that. In my opinion, as long as you're staying progressive and productive in any way, whether it be passion or just making money. And for me, the easiest way I can say it is just follow your passion. That's to me all you should be focused on. If it hasn't taken you to, because I'm gonna get to people wanting to be like famous and shit later, because that's a problem too. If it hasn't taken you to the highest of heights, it doesn't fucking matter, dog. I know he a controversial person because of some, but Ariel Pink made this quote that changed my life. Don't expect rewards doing what you love, because doing what you love is the reward. So if you're doing something with your life and you're looking for external rewards, tear it up, go back to the drawing board, because the reward should be all intrinsic. And a recurrent theme in my channel is gonna be how like your intentions and like what you set your mind to and how you control your inner world controls your outer world, but we're gonna get to that. Next thing I wanted to say is don't be discouraged if you haven't made it, so to speak, in life. People have their own timeline, bro. One example I love to use is Larry David, right? When Larry David was young, 20s, 30s, he wasn't like, he was just starting out doing comedy and shit, right? Seinfeld came out when he was like, what, 42 years old. And you over here, half that, 21, thinking that you failed at life. Bro, stop it. Everybody has their own timeline in life, bro. That's what I wanted to say about this whole like fame and success shit. A lot of people just want that for their own ego. And that's gonna be another topic that's gonna keep coming up on my channel. People's egos and how it control a lot of what they do. A lot of people don't want to get on or be successful to just change the world, which you should be doing. It should be about what you can do to serve the world. A lot of people want to get on just to be on. It's plain and simple. The reason I keep emphasizing why you should focus on serving the world instead of serving yourself is because what the world needs from you depends on where you are in your life. Some people are really like Chief Keef at 16. He just had the skills to pay the bills and give the world drill bars. So that 16-year-old nigga, he has something to offer the world. At the end of the day, everything is about service, and the perspective you gain 20 years from now might be way more useful to everybody than the perspective you have right now. So stop trying to be successful for you and know that your timeline is based around, you know, what you could best offer the world at a given time, all right? That's what it's all about. So if you could serve the world a whole lot 20 years down the line, stop being stressed and just live your life now. That's another thing I wanted to say, bro. Everything works out how it's supposed to. So just live your fucking life. I'm tired of motherfuckers always being stressed about, oh, I'm not here, I'm not there. Bro, if you just do what I said in the video, just find something to be passionate about so you can be productive and stay on your shit and just be focused on bettering yourself. Like the only person you should be comparing yourself to is who you were yesterday. Your time will come. And at that time, the benefit that you have from the world and that you give to the world should be equal. That's why I'm so pissed off. Y'all are aiming to just be on to benefit yourself, not realizing that the true purpose of being on is because you benefit the world as much as the world benefits you. Give and take, balance, yin and yang. That's what it's all about. Deep divers. I'm sorry. Oh, and another thing. Some people naturally don't compare themselves, and some people will put you in that light to compare yourself. Realize that a lot of people who are successful and very driven, I'm gonna make another video about this. People in this world are driven from motherfucking the worst things, meaning they're driven out of fear, out of anxiety. So a lot of the time, the people that are like the most successful and getting a lot are fucking miserable, dog. And you know what? Misery loves company. So that's what I wanted to say for this next point. Don't let other people's projections control you. Like, don't let other people's fear about them not being shit, don't let them push that onto you. What you gotta realize about people who are very insecure in themselves, they love to make other people feel insecure in themselves too, because their whole ego just rests on a shitty foundation. So many people's egos rest on such a shitty foundation that they could look like they had the whole world going for them. They still try to make you feel like shit. Why? Because they feel terrible. They feel insecure in what they accomplish, and they feel like they have to compare themselves to everybody. So they're gonna compare you to everybody, and then you like, whoa, nigga, what the fuck? This life shit, it's a marathon, not a race. If somebody try to tell you you should be at a certain point because you this, tell them to shut the fuck up. As long as you live in your life and trying to be productive and improve yourself every day, nobody should be telling you what you should be doing, okay? It's not like, you know, unless you living off them, like your parents could tell you, but that's a different situation. And even at that, your parents still gotta like calm down. But it's like, if you're not living off of them, tell them to shut the fuck up and mind their business, bro. Insecure people, and like, I'm not blaming them for being insecure, because like the way this world works, it thrives off of insecurity. But insecure people literally just, they make everything worse because the world already fucked them up. So they just spread that vitriol to everybody and let everybody feel all anxious and fucked up the way they feel. Stop letting them do that. And show them this video. Yeah, if you know somebody like that who's always comparing stuff, send them this video and maybe they'll be less insecure. We can all have a happy see, you see how good this channel is for everybody? That's why I started this channel, because I wanted to help everybody. Well, not help everybody, but I just wanted to help whoever watched these videos. And I wanted to tell y'all this too. There's no such thing as your life being over or you being a failure. You could always turn it around. I wish a 20-year-old motherfucker would say, my life is a failure. Nigga, what? You go on a college campus, you look perfectly at place. If you could go on a college campus and you just look in place, a college campus where you could like get degrees, get books, all these resources, your life is not a failure, dog. Stop thinking that you a failure in life just because shit hasn't popped off for you yet. You could turn this ship around anytime you want. It start with your mindset, bro. When you feel like a failure, when you let this external world control how you feel inside, that's when shit gets fucked up. But being successful starts with your mindset. Even if you 40 years old, you can still turn your life around. We have all the resources, man. So stop complaining and stop being mad at the world and stop acting like shit is over for you. If your limbs work, if you woke up and you can breathe today, it's not over. You could turn the ship around. So let's get it turned around. You could literally change your life a year from now. Like, I don't want to hear it. And the last thing I wanted to say is success is relative. Like I said before, a lot of successful people are fucking miserable. And it's because the foundation is shitty. Like they chase what they want because they fear being a failure. They fear never having anything. They fear not being enough. If something's built in fear, like this house metaphor, I'm gonna use it a lot. If you have a foundation built in fear, the house built, you're not going to enjoy it because it's built out of negativity. Stop that. Success is relative. Base it on your personal happiness, your fulfillment, and whether or not you're living to the standards you want to live at. Fuck what everybody else thinks, dog. Live by your own standards of success and watch how great your life goes for you. Because your life and how good it is, it's not determined by anyone else but you. And you know what? That's a great way to end the video. So, end all be all message. Stop comparing yourself to people, dog. It's not gonna get you anywhere. As long as you keep improving every day and keep on moving forward, that's all. That's all it is. That's all there is to it. Just keep it simple and watch how great life goes for you. That's all I wanted to say for this first video. If you made it here, comment trees in the comment section. I hope you gained something from this video. I hope you learned something from this video. I'm gonna go shoot another video. And I hope you have a brilliant, beautiful day. Peace and blessings, darling. Thank you for watching.